Hi, my name is Yashia Tobia. I'm going to be presenting on the culmination assignment, a concepts of change theory and leadership exemplar. So, when answering the first question, I would say that I enjoyed the material. I think that it has helped me, has provided me some great resources that I can use in order to become a more proficient nurse. As I graduate this May, I think that I will utilize resources such as the unit-based council or professional organizations that can help me adapt within that role. I will say that my definition of being a change leader or a leader of change has not changed. It has grown, but nothing has gone contrary to that. But I will say that I have not been told that I am a natural leader, but because of my experiences and my commitment to my to the stakeholders, I am very resilient, and I think that makes me effective. Answering question two, I think that within my experience as a PCT, I've noticed areas of conflict on my unit where we had a recent managerial change, as well as we've been given a new, bigger floor, adding new beds. I'm sure that we've had conflict with locating supplies, as well as the additional weight of not having that leader to assist us through this change has been difficult. As an advocate for change, I just try to be there for the nurses and gather the supplies for them wherever I can. And instead of entertaining unproductive conversation, I just try to be there and brainstorm with them and see what ways we can improve. And further conversation actually led to supply bins being placed proportionally around the unit in order to quickly give nurses access. Answering question three, there was a time a couple semesters ago when my clinical group had an issue with the time frame in which we were receiving our patient assignments. The majority of those of our class lived further away and held responsibilities such as handling child care, work, things of that nature. And so we were receiving our patient assignments sometime in the early evening, and we were getting out of class at 2 o'clock. So for about the initial few weeks, my clinical group just complained about ways that about us having to do the patient assignments or come in or drive an hour home and then drive an hour back to the school or to a place that we can get access to connect care. Where we finally came to a solution, just collaborated. We later just talked to the professor and asked them if they'd be willing to send it out earlier to accommodate the students who were who live further. And the professor obliged. They went above and beyond and was able to help us. They saw that we were in need, that we weren't trying to get out of anything, but instead that they wanted to provide us with an environment in which we can flourish and handle these responsibilities that we have at school as well as the ones at home. And my two questions to gauge the leadership style would be, what is the work environment of the unit? And I'll ask, what ways do they suggest for nursing students to become successful out in the unit? Answering question four, I think that my experience being a tutor and a buddy at the school has allowed me to grow and be an advocate for change. Being in this role allowed me to see the conflicts that nursing students have, the diverse conflicts that nursing students may have when encountering the program. And so just being able to assist them and be able to provide a outside perspective on ways that they can become more productive and successful within the program by using my own experience was actually very beneficial. Answering question six, I think that I have a very similar understanding of stakeholders, such as Ms. Matson's definition. Stakeholders play a crucial role in the success and development of the system, and it is vital to address any challenges that may face to ensure a smooth implementation. Their hands-on feedback is instrumental in overcoming barriers, streamlining the process for a successful outcome. Answering question 7, I think that as a nurse, I would focus on utilizing my resources, particularly the professional nursing organization. These organizations offer a wealth of insight, expertise that I could leverage for preparation. For a meeting with the CEO, I would just gather documentation, data, and research to strengthen my case. Drawing from my experience as a student nurse, I learned that there's power in numbers and utilizing available resources. I once actually attended a meeting with the emergency medical nurses where they revealed how engaging with governmental representatives have led to improvement that positively impact their work environment and patient outcome. They were able to leverage their experience caring for their patients in order to make an effective outcome. The three aspects spoken by Ms. Matson were commitment, inclusion of diverse perspectives, and persistence. Align these with Lewis' change theory. I would include diverse perspectives to correspond with the unfree stage, as it involves with gaining insight and preparing stakeholders for change. Persistence is linked to the rephrase stage, emphasizing the ongoing stabilization and completion of the efforts. Commitment is associated with the change stage, involving dedication to the change mission despite any resistance from any stakeholders. And I would say that my professional, and my opinion of the professional presence involves being actively participating in local professional organizations and unit-based councils. I think that that engagement allows us to share our professional insight, expertise, and unique perspectives, contributing significant outcomes to our patients' experience. Thank you.